walked your own path, carried your own weight, and now you're discovering the hard truths no one else will tell you. Hello and welcome. Today we're diving into a world that's often misunderstood but deeply powerful, the path of the Sigma female. She's a woman who chooses her own pace, her own rules, and often walks that journey alone. If you're someone who feels different, who refuses to be boxed in by society's expectations, then this video is for you. We're going to explore 8 ruthless lessons, not gentle suggestions but hard-earned truths, that every Sigma female eventually learns. You might already be living them, or you might be resisting them. Either way, embracing them is essential because your growth depends on it. Lesson 1. Solitude is both your strength and your test. You've learned to enjoy your own company and you're perfectly comfortable being alone. That's an incredible power to have. As one expert puts it, a Sigma female enjoys her solitude. She doesn't seek validation from others. But here's the catch. Solitude is safe, but it can also become a prison. You have to learn to use your alone time for growth, not just as a place to hide. So in practice, spend time by yourself to reflect and recharge, but also push yourself to engage with the world when it truly matters. Build your inner world, but don't hide from life itself. Lesson 2. Independence isn't just an option, it's non-negotiable. You don't wait for someone else to complete you or lean on others to define your worth. That's a core trait of this archetype. However, the dark side of this fierce independence is that when you insist on doing everything yourself, you can burn out and miss out on meaningful connections. So, the real lesson is this. Be independent, but recognize when collaboration can make you even stronger. Learn to accept help when it elevates you, rather than dominates you. Lesson 3. You'll stand outside the crowd, and that's perfectly okay. Let's be honest, you weren't made to follow the herd. You instinctively shift directions when the current gets too predictable and everyone starts doing the same thing. One source notes, she goes beyond conventional stereotypes and does not prefer to fit into traditional roles. This means there will be times of discomfort, times when people don't understand you, when you feel unseen, and when you start to wonder, am I just weird? But the truth is, being different is your greatest advantage. Let your nonconformity be your fuel, not your excuse to shrink back. Lesson 4. You will master the art of setting boundaries, even when it hurts. Because you value your time, your peace, and your integrity, you inevitably learn to say no. You learn to walk away from people and situations that drain you. This can be painful. People might misunderstand your intentions, and you might even feel guilty or question if you're being too harsh. But here's the crucial lesson. Boundaries are not a sign of bitterness. They are a profound act of self-respect for your space, for your direction, and for your soul. Lesson 5. Failure is not a setback. It's a syllabus. True Sigma females don't fear failure. They see it, they extract the lesson from it, and they pivot. They are risk-takers who aren't afraid when their risks don't immediately pay off. You'll try things. Some will flop spectacularly, while others will soar beyond your wildest dreams. The key is to treat every single outcome as data. Don't get emotional about it. Just adapt, grow, and evolve. Lesson 6. You'll become comfortable with being misread because you're too complex for simple labels. Because you exist outside the typical boxes of alpha or beta, people will struggle to categorize you. They might label you as cold, aloof, or uninterested, or they'll try to tell you who you are based on their limited understanding. Over time, you'll come to accept this. As one observer noted, she can be a bit intimidating at first, but once you get to know her, you'll realize she's caring. The lesson here is simple. Let others misread you. You don't owe anyone an explanation. Your consistent actions will always speak louder than any label they try to stick on you. Lesson 7. You build from the core outward, your values, your vision, your very being. While others are busy chasing status, popularity, or external validation, you are quietly building from within. You're asking the important questions. What do I truly want? What kind of woman am I becoming? What is my personal standard? You develop yourself steadily and often in silence. This path can be slower and sometimes lonelier, but it results in a foundation that is unshakable. You'll discover your internal compass and learn to rely on it completely, rather than looking for external applause. And finally, Lesson 8. Loneliness isn't your enemy. It's the space where you realize who you truly are. You're used to being alone. But there will be moments when it hits you. The silence feels heavy, and the nights feel a little longer. You might start to question yourself. Am I too much? Am I missing out on something? But here's the final, ruthless truth. Loneliness is the crucible. It's the place where all illusions drop away. When you're truly alone, you discover your real self, without an audience and without a mask. And from that authentic center, you can rebuild yourself, stronger than ever before. To every woman who has walked this lonely road, congratulations. You've chosen freedom over conformity. You've refused to shrink yourself so that others could feel more comfortable. And yes, you've learned things the hard way, but nothing truly worth having ever comes easy. So, carry these 8 lessons with you. Let them be your foundation. Let them sharpen you, and let them remind you that you are not lost. You are alone by choice and by design, and that means the results you create will be entirely your own. If you felt this, if you recognized yourself in these words, then you're not really alone after all. You're simply aligned with your true path. Embrace it. Walk it with your head held high. Your time is now. Thank you for listening. If this resonated with you, consider sharing it, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more content that empowers your journey. Because the Sigma female doesn't just exist. She leads by example, quietly, relentlessly, and with purpose.